Good morning. My name is Heather Toth, and I'm the Director of Children's Ministries at Sterling Church. I am so happy you joined us today. Wow, last week was amazing. Do you remember why? That's right, it was Easter. We heard all about how Jesus has risen. We were reminded that the love of Jesus helps us always. The fun thing about this week's story is that we hear about another encounter with Jesus. I think you're going to like it. Our story this week takes place on a fishing boat. Does that sound familiar? We've talked about fishing before. It's okay if you don't remember all the details. I'm sure today's story will help jog your memory. The disciples were out fishing at the beginning of our story this week, and Jesus appeared on the beach, which is similar to the first time some of them met Jesus. And just like the other story, in our story, they were not having good luck catching fish. They were trying and trying. Can you imagine sitting on a boat all night and never catching a single fish? Oh, well, right as the sun was coming up, the disciples saw a figure standing on the beach. And that figure told them to try throwing their net over the other side of the boat. They did, and just like that, their nets filled with fish. Wow! Now, who do you think that figure was on the beach? That's right, Jesus. Everyone dragged the fish-filled net to the shore, and when they got there, they saw that Jesus had prepared breakfast. Oh my, breakfast on the beach with Jesus. Can you imagine? What do you think they had for breakfast? Well, the story tells us fish and bread. Does that sound like a good breakfast to you? Fish and bread? It might not be our ideal breakfast, but I bet the disciples loved it. I wonder, what would have happened if the disciples had not listened to the figure on the beach and had not thrown their nets on the other side of the boat? They wouldn't have any fish, would not have had any fish for their breakfast, and they would have missed out on that wonderful beach breakfast with Jesus. It's a good thing they listened to Jesus. Sometimes we are called by Jesus to do things. What happens when you or I refuse to do the things that Jesus has called us to do? We miss out on the wonderful blessings that he wants for us. It's through Jesus' love that we are blessed. And the cool thing is that we are able to share that love with others. Remember to keep your eyes, ears, and hearts open to all that's around you. You never know when Jesus might be calling you. Let's end in prayer. Ready? Repeat after me. Dear God, thank you for the food you give us and the love you show us. Teach us to love others as you love us. We love you. Amen.